Hello and welcome back to the Vampire Diaries. This is Season 1, Episode 3, Friday Night Bites. In the last episode, Elena and Stefan got a little bit closer. They actually ended up kissing. I don't know if that means they're dating now. They moved very fast on that, but it is a TV show and also a supernatural show. Not supernatural, but supernatural. So, it makes sense to move at that speed. I don't know about Caroline, that's her name. I was worried about her at the end of the episode. It looks like she got killed. In episode 1, she was my favorite character. In episode 2, she was hardly a character. So I don't even know how I really feel about that if she did get killed. But at this point in the series, I'm still going to say she was my favorite character. So hopefully she didn't die. I'm having trouble with names right now. I'll get names eventually. It's been a week since I watched the last episode. The girl, Matt's sister, I remember Matt's name. Matt's sister, the one who got bit by Damon, she remembered and then didn't remember and then remembered wrong, and right now she doesn't remember what happened to her. She thinks it was an animal, because Damon first made her think it was Stefan, and then fixed that. Stefan called his bluff, and I don't know if Stefan really won that encounter, or if Damon is just messing with him the whole time. So hopefully Caroline is still alive, and hopefully Caroline is her name. We will see. Let's get into it. Did he turn her? I still don't know how turning works in this series. Or siring. I don't know what they call it. Siring in Buffy, turning in some other shows. It doesn't matter if you squeak the floor. He can hear you anyway. Probably not even really sleeping, so just make all the noise you want and book it. I'm not worried for her anymore.
Completely different way.
I think he already would have killed her if he was gonna.
You're single for the first time in your entire high school career. It's the perfect time to play the field. Oh, because I'm so that girl.
Should only be her second boyfriend, right? Like, that girl would mean, like, new boyfriend every week or two. She wouldn't be that girl. It's been several months since she broke up with her previous boyfriend, who was her, as far as I'm aware, first boyfriend. Doesn't matter even if you do jump into this relationship a little bit too fast, Elena. You're not that girl.
Hey, I gotta find Caroline. She's not answering her phone. So, see you guys. Bonnie, wait.
She doesn't like me very much.
She doesn't know you. She's my best friend. She's just looking out for me. But when she does, she will love you. Dinner, my house, 8 o'clock. You, me, and Bonnie. You two will spend some quality time, and she'll get to see what a great guy you are.
Yes.
Mission accomplished.
Dinner. I'm interested. Some vampire mythologies, they are free to eat any food. It just doesn't provide substance. Buffy, Twilight. Some, they can't even digest. Like, it makes them sick. I'm interested. Let's do dinner.
Ty, don't.
I thought it'd be a side one, but same thing. You couldn't see me put my hand up. I thought I was filming the camera.
World War II ended in
45.
Anyone got anything? Miss Juan? 1945. Keep it to the year. Civil Rights Act.
1964.
John F. Kennedy assassination.
1963.
Martin Luther King.
68.
I really don't like that
How
teacher.
do you know all of that?
That scene didn't bother me. That like, if that was the first scene with that teacher, that wouldn't have bothered me. Him putting him to the test like that. He's just still bothers me from last episode.
Is there anything you're good at? Because it isn't history, and it sure as hell isn't defending the ball.
You're the football coach too?
Do it again.
Is this the only teacher this school has? Like, seriously. Have we seen another teacher? I'm honestly trying to remember. I don't even remember. We saw someone in the office, so we saw an administrative person. No, I can't think of another teacher we've seen. Even the football coach is that teacher.
Oh, and you're coming to dinner tonight. Am? Mm-hmm. You, me, and Stefan. You have to give him a chance.
Just to see you get knocked on your ass. Borrow some gear.
First my girlfriend, now my team.
Dude, this is an opportunity. Football's a contact sport.
Sometimes people get hurt.
I got the other brother. Hope you don't mind. Sorry I'm late, girls. I, was busy.
I'm sure this state doesn't do drug testing on high school athletes, but I really still want to know if he'd pass. And I know he doesn't have drugs in his system, but he wouldn't come up as human either.
Just hang one up there and I'll take care of the rest.
Let's do it again! All right, let's double up!
I'm not gonna blame Matt for this. He's being peer pressured.
You're my little brother. And if you want to live a normal, happy human life, then I want that for you. Maybe I can do it too. If I can learn to be a non-living, living person.
Well, how about this? Today I'm obsessed with numbers. 3 numbers. I keep seeing
Pointing
8,
to my cell
14,
phone.
and 22.
It's
How weird
letting
is
me
that?
know it's dead.
Maybe
Keep
we should play
bothering
the
me
lottery.
till I plug it in.
Bonnie's family has a lineage of witches. It's really cool. Cool isn't the word I'd use.
Interesting.
Well, it's certainly interesting. I'm not too versed, but
Okay, I'm
I do know
psychic,
that
too.
there's Salem witches are heroic examples of individualism and nonconformity. What are you doing here?
Waiting for Elena to invite me in.
Oh yeah, you.
No. He can't. He can't stay.
It's fine. Just come on in.
Nice try.
Stefan and I have watched almost every single person we've ever cared about die.
We don't need to get into that right now, Damon.
You know what? You're right, Steph. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted to do was bring her up.
Don't do that. Not while I'm working.
My mission for this episode is to remember her name next episode. Because I now got Bonnie down. I got the witch friend, Bonnie. She's the last character that matters that I do not know her name. I know Elena, I know Stefan, Damon, Caroline, Bonnie, stupid teacher, Turner. The aunt was Sommers, not Summers. Who else? Her, who I don't know. Him, who I don't like. Jeremy. Yeah, she's it. She's it. She's all I got left. I gotta get her name.
Well, now you're dead. Am I? Because it seems like I'm standing here waiting for you to man up. Ty, don't. The next time I see you, Gilbert. No, next time I see you.
What are you doing, Vic?
Vicky. Okay. I won't forget.
How did
Catherine's
she
name
die?
either.
Fire. Tragic fire.
So, which one of you dated her first?
Nicely deduced. Ask Stefan. Sure his answer differs from mine.
I'm sorry. About Catherine. You lost her too.
I don't even know how honesty's being, but
Hey.
that's still good on
Need some
her.
help?
They are people, Damon. She's not a puppet. She doesn't exist for your amusement, for you to feed on whenever you want to.
Sure she does.
All right, you've had your fun. You used Caroline, you got to me and Elena. Good for you.
Come on, your brother isn't as bad as you make him out to be.
He's rushing so he can spend the night. Not because he really wants to get the relationship this far, this soon, but because he wants to be here. Although I'm sure he doesn't mind this. Or she's dreaming? She's dreaming? Okay, she's dreaming.
I wanted you to have this.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. Is that rose that I smell?
No, it's an herb. It's nice, huh?
Love it.
I'm going to assume that was Catherine's, and I'm going to assume she's going to find that out.
Thank you.
And find that creepy. My high school didn't even have a football team. We were always really good in hockey and baseball. At least when I was there. I don't know about now. I didn't play. This feels more like a pep rally than a game. Like, do you have time to do this before the game? Like, I absolutely pump up the team in the locker room. But the team and the audience outside before the game, with apparently the other team not even here yet, and
Don't look so down. You can have it when I'm done.
Tyler, stop it! Stop it! Tyler, stop!
Hey, he's down! Enough!
Jeremy, no!
Tyler, knock it off! Stop!
What the hell, Jeremy? Oh my God, your hand.
No, it's fine.
Is it deep? How bad is it? Come on.
it's healed.
It wasn't clear like a picture. Like today, I keep seeing those same numbers I told you about. 8, 14, 22. Yeah. When I touched Stefan, it was a feeling. It was death.
I need a break.
Okay, is this when she's gonna find out? He's gonna tell her
That
the
could
necklace
be a
is
sign.
Catherine's.
Well, she's awfully young.
Not much younger than you are.
You want to kiss me?
Is this gonna work on her? Did it work? I didn't think it would. Again, not gonna spoil other shows, but just based on other shows I've seen, I thought she'd be immune.
I don't know what happened in the past, but let's get one thing straight. I am not Catherine.
This week at practice, I was a dick.
Had your reasons.
No excuse.
I do like Matt.
Nice trick with Elena. Let me guess. Vervain and the necklace. I admit, was a bit surprised.
Oh, it was
It's
the
been a while
necklace
since
that did
anyone
it?
could resist my compulsion.
I'm actually a little disappointed that it was the necklace that did it. There are some vampire shows where there's just individuals that are just immune naturally. In fact, she still could be, I guess. I mean, she might not have needed the necklace just because she has it. I don't actually want to know.
After 145 years, Catherine is dead. And you hate me because you loved her. And you torture me because you still do.
What the hell? We got a game to play.
That's my humanity. And what's this?
No!
Does that mean the teacher's gone?
Tanner's MIA.
I hated
think
him
he had a little
anyway.
bit too much beer.
Did I call him Turner earlier? I think I might have called him Turner.
What's your problem?
You're my problem, all right? You're a bully. A friggin' 12-year-old bully, man. I'm sick of it. I mean,
Yes,
what was that
thank
about
you,
tonight,
Matt.
huh? What's beating up the new guy gonna prove?
Thankfully, we will now have a new history teacher / football coach. Don't have to deal with this jerk anymore. Oh, and can he still be saved? No, that's a body bag. Whew, that's a body bag, yes. 8/14/22. It's not your fault. I'd be a horrible vampire. And when I say horrible, I mean not horrible like I'd be bad at it. Half of these people would be dead. Jeremy would be dead. Tyler would be dead. The teacher would still be dead. Okay, well I guess that's not quite half the people, but more people would be dead than currently are. Me as a human, I wouldn't kill them no matter how much I don't like them, so don't worry. Not a danger. to anybody. But if I was a vampire, absolutely, I'd be killing a bunch of people. Oh, the game got canceled too, didn't it? They were gonna win too. Stupid Mr. Tanner can't even die after the game.
I thought there was hope. That somewhere deep inside, something in Damon was still human. But I was wrong.
Yep. As I said before, I know there's people that fall on both sides of this one. I honestly have a feeling I'm going to fall on neither. But I'm willing to give them both a chance. With her. Not me. Alright, that was Season 1, Episode 3, Friday Night Bites. I did like the title. I like that movie. I haven't seen it since probably the year it came out. Friday Night Lights. I never watched the series. I don't know if the series was a continuation of the movie, an adaptation of the movie, nothing to do with the movie. I mean, I know it still had football involved, but anyway, not what this was about. I am not... okay. Obviously, I was mostly joking about being really happy Mr. Tanner was dead. If I had been a student at that school, I would not have reacted that way. I don't know, though. I definitely would not have liked him as a teacher, being a student of his. I could see myself definitely not going to his funeral. Definitely not doing that. However, I certainly wouldn't be reacting with glee. However, this is a TV show. He's a fictional character. I didn't like him, so goodbye. Glad to see you die. Damon's instantly shot up way above Stefan on my favorite character list, because he's the one taking out people I don't like. Jeremy next? No, I'm 100% sure Jeremy probably is long-lasting in this series. Tyler, though, maybe Tyler. I'm still more worried about Caroline. I wasn't worried about her at the beginning of the episode. Okay, the end of last episode, I was worried he just killed her then. Beginning of this episode, I knew he wouldn't kill her in that scene. But that doesn't mean he won't kill her later, so I am still worried about her. When I said earlier in this episode that I was not worried for her anymore, I meant in that scene. I am still worried for her, so hopefully everything turns out all right there. That's my favorite episode so far. Not just because Mr. Tanner got killed, although that didn't hurt. And I remember everyone's name. Hopefully I'll remember everyone's name next episode. Well, during episode 5. It's not going to be a week before I watch episode 4. So hopefully I remember everyone's name in episode 5 next week. Episode 4 will be shortly, so no worries there. The birds are starting to chirp. It's still too early for you birds. It's only like 4:30. Yes, favorite episode so far. I still think that's probably Catherine's necklace, and that Elena will find out and not like that, and that's probably why she'll take it off. So then we'll see if she's immune without it. I mean, Damon could have just, ripped it off her. Unless he can't touch it. Maybe he can't touch it, because Stefan couldn't. I don't know. Not that Stefan couldn't touch it. Stefan didn't touch it. Yeah, maybe vampires can't touch not the metal of the necklace, but the herb inside the necklace. I don't want to know any of this, just throwing out theories. I'm worried about Caroline. I'm definitely not worried about Bonnie right now. Bonnie hasn't really been in any danger, but I have a feeling Bonnie's safe for quite some time, because Bonnie at least seems to have a story of her own going here. Like a substantial side plot going with Bonnie. So I definitely am not worried about her for a while. Again, everyone that I like could end up being dead. I do like Bonnie now. I didn't care about her at all the first 2 episodes. Didn't dislike her, just didn't have an opinion at all. This episode, I'm really starting to like Bonnie. Caroline's still my favorite character. Stefan and Damon, I don't really care for. I don't dislike them. I don't like them. They're neutral. Elena, I like Elena, but she's the main character, and I never even count the main character in people that I like. Just like with Buffy. Buffy is technically my favorite character on Buffy, but if you ever ask me, I'll always say Willow. Because Buffy's the main character, and I don't ever count the main character. That's just the way I am. Yeah, I'm going to end this here. I don't really have any more theories, so if I keep talking, it'll just be rambling. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode.